But she said, yeah, my babium.
What baby?
My babium. Indeed.
As you say, I want to ho.
I want to ho.
I want to ho.
Okay.
And I trade the say na mekwa koye adwuma bi ewo Kukrantumi aba na matie no de free hotel but Maminchio, for your intro, no, Omani Moons, President Mahama echo New York for UN General Assembly meeting, the 80th one. The Goa Pronuncium as a set Galamsey, no, you declare state of emergency. Na afe yetimi hese, you bet me to the echo no. I say, for me, I'm against illegality. And you know me for a very long time. Say Galamsey there, yeah, our positions will never change. Sir. Yes. The Enya and Rano and the same thing. We told President Akufo-Addo to fix it. Sir. We are telling President Mahama say on fixing Galamsey challenges. No. And this if one of them washimu yanchi womu because womu ye mambo for. A same environment in the same you say bibia. Okay, and you know, for me, that is my position. But the call for state of emergency, it is only one question. Anna Bisa. It declares state of emergency and there, Galamsey no, ye di two as ye cry no ana. These are reasonable man's position of questions, ye baby sir. If not, then what are the ways ye debe to Galamsey nas? Politicians ne ye bi na wo mo hyehyɛ hyase no wo mo jaya me I presume say Galamsey na see betu.
Absolutely.
If say politicians ne ye committed say baby a wo mo aduru no wo mo nya kakra eye enti no wo mo betu ase a indeed Galamsey no ase e betu. But if not for the air course we there I don't see how to end it. But mami ntio do.
Speaker, mami mfa and chama wa chiefo ne wa hwefo ni na omo etienne na memfa chama the members of Movement for Change near the leader Honorable Alan Kojo Tramartin. Speaker, Assembly the Webisa in two folds the current developments. The UN General Assembly President Mahama Gracie, and I'm sure that he's going to give a speech.
Yeah, Obekasa Thursday.
That's right. There are certain issues in Ghana, but Africa.
Yeah,
we've always been calling for equity on the table of the World's Assembly. And I will share the UN Security Council now. There are 5 permanent seats and other rotating seats. Africa, you need permanent seat back home. A continent of over 1.2 billion, 3 billion people.
For me, you and the
but the UN it talks about the United Nations. Yeah. It's a global institution, right? Everybody has his country representing there.
But I'm just saying, sir, from the formation of the new charter,
yes,
after League of Nations, after Second World War,
that's right.
Danny League of Nations, no, the UN, no,
that's right.
The UN new charter, holding all the principles of the UN, no, at the formation stages, you know, taking decisions, say, those 5 major countries, no, and holding veto powers, you know. I mean, we were not part of it. In fact, Ghana as a country, the first independence within sub-Saharan Africa, no, we were not even at that table. And isn't it? I mean, something that but Speaker, what on him say history will tell you that 1957.
But even prior to that, as Africans, we were enslaved for 400 years, and the world order was created in a way that will suppress us and will not allow us to be equals.
Okay.
And the Speaker, and indeed, everybody that talks about the world or which charter is dedicated to the world should have equity.
Okay.
You can't really say Africa, you can't be.
Okay,
we play a major role.
Doc, so mama me na menye na memra na Kwame.
Yo, I think
yes, Uncle
yes.
Me no na yantoaso.
Speaker, Ghana Police Service, I believe, sir, has come a long way. About law enforcement, they are mandated to do that, to enforce the law, right?
Yeah.
The laws of the land.
Exactly.
Not any other law. Not any personal law.
No.
Of theirs.
The laws of the land.
Exactly. And the law is a law, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the same way, okay, me diana kra me ametina hanu. I had an encounter with the police, and me also me do who asem. I'm still going through the process to ensure that justice will be served. The way and manner in which sometimes the police for ayomu ejumano and toye, some of them ebinum. There are some professional individuals among the police service. For example, member the Kotobabi police commander, police station hall commander.
Okay.
Oya de pa oba nche, but utimu se oba. I'm sure sir, the future is bright. We need more women and men like that in the police service. People like the likes of COP Idi Sedu. People like Dr. Garba, COP Dr. Garba. These are very, very fine police officers. Our service no more. Say if the others would emulate their character and their integrity and their professionalism, I'm sure say the bad nuts no one share was system no more.
Okay.
Speaker,
Doc.
Police for no anya there. Because the laws tell us that everyone is innocent until what?
Proven guilty.
Proven guilty. Obi kwa kwa ya adie no. Watching udinako. Where is the site to prove one guilty or not guilty? A court. The place to determine that is a court of our land and not a police station.
Okay.
Into for the police, according to facts about out no, to assault this man just because of 5 CD we are no, I think it's quite unfortunate. And I'm hoping to get more facts on this issue. I might even jump on this case.
I see.
Yes, Mr. Speaker. Speaker, IGP way, Mr. Yohonu, but I am pleading with him to ensure, sir, he acts on every manner, on every action, on any problem pertaining to the interests of the citizen as far as their human rights is concerned. Issues of human rights violation be about the doorstep. I can put it on record today that petition and minimum IGP no. Do you know that up to now on frame here?
IGP in frame.
IGP in frame here. Petition and media comma COP on farm here. And you quite remember that there was one Mr. Was it a friend the old petition? Was it against the Chief Justice? One, what was his name again? The name, the old petition against CJ no. Mr. Asari. Oh, yes. It's, I think is it Frank or one Asari, sir. If you can get me the name again. And people were saying that Nanipa Wedo Nipa Tutu or largest one of the largest shareholders or various banks or shares were banks. But that should not even be the case. That he is a citizen and his rights were infringed. Mr. Ofori, that's right. Mr. Ofori. His rights were being infringed. And now I'm in Okasano. Speaker, I want to put it on record so that Chino Obi in Kase Mia Obi Shemetina Yabo agenda be.
Okay.
But IGP Maba. Well, he saw me in that state.
Okay.
I want to put on record that IGP saw him. Police headquarters on him. He saw me in the state I was in. I have petitioned him. Amnesty International, on my petition the outfit. Up to now,
petition IGP.
His outfit. Up to now, Speaker, IGP in frame here. You see, you don't even have to be there to call me, but you can even refer the case to Pips. Only say one refer to Pips here. I am me petition and me kukuru de call Pips and omoye hunjuma. IGP hasn't acted on whatever I've acted because apparently no boys now omoye sadie no. I think said they are part of a unit that has been created by the IGP. So I think they operate under his secretariat. So I don't know, Speaker. Sir, the secretariat is trying to cover for these guys, but the law is the law, Speaker. No matter how long it will take, Speaker. Some make us say the law is the law. Into youth now, Omo Atuashe police station in there. I think that it's a response to the lack of trust they have in our law enforcement agency and especially the police. It is quite unfortunate, say, BBC a bit messy. I do not condone any form of violence. I think that what the youth should have done was to use the same channel I did, Speaker, to write a petition to Pips and also petition the IGP.
Okay.
And even petition Srach, right? And even make a formal complaint in the police station to invoke some form of investigation into this issue so that we know what really killed the gentleman. Because they be your police for more treaty suspects, some of them in an inhumane way. They be say yachi okonfoa oria omode no call police station na onzo omode no call that was an anima sesa. Say that yenim over no obi ni meti say ebetima is a box. Ya bo obi power sells mama ni more than a box. Speaker. So all these things we need to reform how we police our country and how we deal with criminals or suspects. And that's why I keep on saying that each and every one of us in any matter of crime is innocent until they prove guilty. Mr. Speaker, the MSR Abaine said they should look into this matter. I know that once the investigations come out, we will know what really led to the death of the gentleman. It could have been said maybe your underlying medical condition, the cells condition in the police station was not right. Into maybe ventilation being yeah, papa. Oh, him saying cells in it here.
Yeah.
Hey, Speaker, Oko Brody Chrome Kra, veterinary hospital Kra, veterinary baby Ade Kraman Shakra, IFSM police, yeah, police cells. I mean, sometimes I assume no proper ventilation. These are human beings that, I mean, Obia, why did Bonekra? He has a right. And I'm a speaker.
Yeah, all right. Obia?
All right. It's Uchi Obi now the police station. We should make sure, sir, we ensure, sir, Omo abided by the laws and ensure that they enforce the rights of each and every citizen. And we want to see some form of reforms in our police station in terms of infrastructure. Okay. We should, and even our prison. And now, Sawama, Shesena, Yenuan be a modi bon and Omoda. Omoda to say sardine, a parky omo to say sardine. And ye. So we should be able to mitigate these issues in our society so that going forward, because the trust in our police is going down. We hear the latest Afro Barometer report, Krana. Ultimately, democracy I can't watch them no. Baby no kra omunji dibium. Accord down. GDA in democracy is gone down. And about 40% of our citizens are calling for the military to take over. Unimsa.
Yeah.
Which is quite high, Speaker. Intimate say, let us look at ways and manner in which we can ensure say police would act in an ethical manner. uphold to their code of conduct already enshrined by the Police Act, and other governing laws of the police service, so that all these issues will be mitigated. And I'm sure, sir, going forward, you better hunka. But I can say, as a speaker, I might take interest in this matter.
Okay. But I say, now, Kwame Jan.
Yeah. Speaker.
I mean, you are to me issues,
Okay. Okay. Quick one. Speaker, I think that me follow growing up. Me follow various IGPs on my back. I think say me start to the IGP Peter Namfori.
Okay.
On the time I'm saying me follow IGPs. Now me follow IGP be not try to bring some reforms in the police service. If mo ba be create other department be a ebe boa omudwumedi omudie. At some point na you were striking force.
Yeah.
Ghana police minim say sila hodia. Minim say sila if that department still operates. I don't know. I think say a IGP pencil no critics striking. I think and I'm fully time I know critics department. Do obia babi o critics I think current IGP Peter Iwonu, I am begging him say Senka as part of the reforms on to be Ghana police service. Police station BR should have probably a medical department attached to it.
Now, IGP no Chrome had it. Huh?
Say, Chrome say
IGP or Ghana.
Dabi na me obi say me be so Ghana no.
Oze.
Me obi say me say dem so I don't.
Na say o down for no.
Di me obi say me say dem wana.
Wa down for no nti mbisa na se free why.
Wo dem wi am course ahwe say o
IGP o Ghana.
Me wi am course Ghana.
Wada do wada.
Sa.
Wada.
So.
Wada IG ada. IG abro. Abro. Ejuma na nya theatrics so. Enye for the aesthetics.
Zero.
A dog there was but ejuma no dog can kasa nim say ejuma no it's not for the aesthetics. And it's not for the media hype.
Yes, and correct.
Oh say oh yeah IG as a so ma mu yedu first of all.
Pa.
Now we carry that aura of command. Now we kasa aye ejuma.
And correct.
The dampari and you be na koyi. David standard number from too much. Mommy and canokre. Standard number for more. Yes, he pay dampari because within the police, or mum pay dampari. But
near political.
A Juma dampari bay, and you be now of I
am more of political. The dampari am more of political.
No, dampari there no politics no.
I am more political.
Aside the politics, internally,
so no more politics.
People were against it because
I'm your politics.
I mean, what my own man
on an IGP, I mean, was a na. I say almost
celebrating.
People were jubilating,
but we were jubilating for our doom.
On IGP, people were jubilating.
We were jubilating for our doom because na Pepe ye Juma. And the dampari no, everybody was equal before the law. But in the current IG no, and you before the law.
I think
and then my judge in the animal kingdom, we are not equal before the law.
You know
what they say? A IGP dampari time now we Minister Krobecho. The MPs were not happy about it.
Of course.
Now they say IGP dampari ko want it. Onam kroma want sirens.
And a bopa.
And Crawford no more sirens.
Prophecy,
Crawford ne was sirens. E wo mo cars mu. Want it.
Oh, mo boss is
IG dampari ko ye. Prophecies ni ade na ebe nyina. Want to say asamba.
And then correct.
Roger Moshe come na hu say helicopter better from na we beba nyina hu. Sa ne mani nyina no I mean sa discipline na dampare de be na nkrofo mpe. E na ye ya man but you put it dampare aside but IG you on ke kan ho because the standard number from why the standard ne there above for you say why you in charge of operations here but the cost we there
amani ndedi it is here no ya jipe no mani
o men ndedi
nti obeye kwame obeye
I think say the only thing I why you there we keep police visibility.
Yes.
And the other so unam kroma who's a police for no chrome still.
Well, not my area.
Yeah.
Who area?
The area.
Where money?
I come from.
Okay. So police visibility no. To send car dampari time. Because Obia baby na wo buy it is susuye no na dey be susu. We are more than that and here who say also setting that.
Yeah.
Because I ji dampari time no. E we are by now motorbikes here omo dey nam kromi. Na ekura omo na I mean ye na muni ade ya.
Yes.
But yes na be bia ye discipline. Who drew ase he ya wo kodan kwa runabout wa. I mean we do go bebre. I mean things should happen. Let us see it.
And you know,
ahoke kana bafo.
Yes, and you kwame na me say ka IGP no, your current IGP honorable IGP you know. And aroma and ka police station bia no otumi emma omo establish a medical center kakra bi ho. The idea is that say in case say ye di obi betu sell na omo checking medically.
Okay. Mame call line ne sombra na mene ora Richard Kumado eni nkomoe emra na yemisa ne say the air cost work to know what is supposed to be done. Zakumado to make good morning.
Morning, Minia.
Very well. I don't pay me that say. First of all, minim say story any issues happen war a year kukranchumi in the eastern region no minim say be awati. I mean an alleged person I saw we are there police for action sebi in custody abrantie newu youth no aye agitated attempting say omo be burn the police station and the facility ho ni nyina down. IGP are withdraw womo. I mean what should be the way forward in handling matters of this nature?
It's number one, IGP by investigation. Now I share say the outcome of the investigation we did prove that the police have one misconduct themselves. And number two, to find out the nature of death and the cause of death. The nature of death and the cause of death are very important in such cases. When it happens that way, then decisions should be taken. The other side of it is to attack a police officer and to attack a police station, you have come against the law, so the law will come after you. Why we got to where we are, and for some time now, either the youth or politicians in that matter, we mobilize people to interfere in law enforcement operations. One day, one of the major problems.
Okay.
That is one of the things we are facing. Meaning, about strictly in law enforcement and policing and police arrest. It's not everybody who is arrested who has committed a crime, or it's not all the time that you be arrested because you have committed a crime. Now this is where it gets a bit more haywire. The fact that you have been arrested can trigger a health crisis for you. For the fact that you know the cause of the arrest and the charges against you, the likely charges against you can also trigger a health crisis. The nature of the cell and the manner of the cell can also trigger a health crisis.
Okay.
Then, in the course of arresting you, some things can happen that can also trigger a health crisis. Then you may also have an existing health crisis that can be triggered as a result of the arrest. Now, if where you are to where the nearest hospital is far, there could be a problem. The mode of moving you from the police station to the health facility when you have crisis can create a problem. When you get to the facility, the professionalism of the health professionals there can also create problem. Either you die or you leave.
Okay.
And then Papa no, you're a very important person. Years ago, because of Jumabi now one president be by our court. And what happened at the court happened at the Supreme Court. And I'm going to call prison. Our prison, and then because of the story that has been told, we know that now our existing condition be.
Yeah.
Our prisoner issue need trigger yet. Didn't call the nearest hospital, they couldn't solve it. Didn't by 37, they couldn't resolve it. And didn't call Kolebu. Omodru Kolebuno, now your papa bisu wa kromha or a very huge personality, very important personality. Now, no, the importance of personality here about head. No, treaty papa where I mean, so a very huge personality. No? And the two of them are still living now. Meaning, if it happens that by the time they move this important personality to the nearby hospital or to 37 or to Kolebu, something happens. The other side of the story I know would not be told. If it happens in the hands of the police, say the police, I have this person from court, and I say arrested this person, and it triggered the head, this side of the story will not be told. If the man, a huge personality with head background, can say, "Many will need the same party, and I will not treat you as a professional," I would have lost him. And this side of the story will not be told. What is the point I'm making? But what is the point I'm making? Sometimes it's not the mistake of the police or the prison officer, or it's not the cause of the arrest, but you might be having some other things that may trigger health crisis. And now say, you do health facility now. The professionalism and unprofessionalism of the health workers can also lead to your death. But at the end of the day, an investigation, the better whether one, the police officers have misconducted themselves, or number two, the cause of death and the manner of death. But the same way, it looks similar to Nyesi Wejurano. Have we learned from history? No, because we don't even teach history again. In law enforcement, in civil life, we don't learn from history because we have bastardized all our history, turned them upside down, and nobody is benefited. But history teaches us how to be guided and what to do and what not to do. But Mami, away before you ask me the next question. When was the last time you built a new police station in this country? What was the nature of the police station you built? Even the estate owners who build the police station and the individuals who build them and give them to the police. Is it the police who design it?
Not to the best
the
of
way
my
they
knowledge.
build it, is that what the police want? And so you don't do what you are supposed to do. And tomorrow when there's trouble, you go against the law enforcement officers, you run them down, you do all manner of things, and you speak to them in a manner that is not appropriate, as if they don't know what they are doing. I started speaking on media journal from 2009, 2010. I have put in 29 years. I always say that I hold about 6 to 8 different expertise. Meaning, do a survey in the Ghana Police Service and check the academic qualification. Check how many years they put in there. So those are the things. We need to be responsible sometimes. And then nobody does public education. Apart from one, public education, say we are SEC has no budget. They don't do public education. And communities that are not well informed to know, say a chiwa, it doesn't mean say you have committed a crime, or you are guilty, or you can be arrested by law enforcement as many times as possible. There will always be problems. Then you also have political police and protocol police, huge numbers as against professional police. You are creating the premises for some of these problems. But to go and attack a police officer and a police office, you have gone against the law, and the law will come after you because the ramifications are huge.
Very well, very well. And now I say, Mr. Kumado, I'm grateful.
Thank you. Thank you
so much. And Richard Kumado, a security consultant, speaking to us. I
the speaker, we should have something that will aid police for medically. You'll be now before and say I didn't escalate the something called a major a clinic nearby pono. I saw more medical center to me checking up and so say in a year, what do you call I see me see what do you call to one man. The be penitino. And the be penitino. What do you call to say one because of heat, a bit my escalate. And Jabia, Yens some be a dinner battle. I says I'm money in a coso. Again, we a police officer. Now your reporting case amawa. I don't think say based on more policies now more lots of money you man. A man can say I say booby. I don't think that man one.
Mitchell.
You say I don't think so. I don't think so. Emma, you I don't think that police formal laws and more within no internal laws and with the year Jumano. A man who can say suspects as all bono. I don't think so. My mouth,
David.
Suspects because in Ipano, more investigation moves as a no correct and not correct. And you know why do you beat as a day never mind to an extent that now I didn't escalate this on Jimmy here in you're rushing in hospital. It is not right. What it means is that a DBA said you're almost higher.
Okay.
But almost higher among for no and can't be because BBNC here. But then they see you know. The youth around and decide that okay, we will take the law into our hands. But because of the impunity,
that's right.
And you know, if the police service, you know, say, yeah, oh baby, now oh yeah, you must serve the people. Don't serve your interests.
Okay.
Serve the interests of the people. Again, IGP, please, please. I said, I'm on for now. Omo I complaining about you know doors saying you want as a omo praising.
Monsense for man.
Obedience from leave my father alone. Obedience from.
Okay. Oh, me I can say I say na maybe sir.
Obedience from. Now when na me can say I say I'm on for no complaining about him no say adwuma no ntumi.
I say ya madam Pare anko I say IGP no bi nya bi ntin na chinchina chen I say madam Pare ko. Of our journey, or corner retirement. The time of the year you make around swing. And 60 low, and so your pension by force.
And the position now, and then it comes with
now. Can you find a cost account to national security? Because I answer from witness and case.
Anyway,
if I don't cost account, oh baby.
Then I bear a human over to us.
Mumpenocre, or my Mumpenocre. See that Mohochim said, Mohochim, we are. Doc, young quay, I mean, you and I uncle.
Speaker, and you know, Senator, no security expert in the kind. I think, sir, Sana says a train investigation. But indeed, media debut Macaonia TV, Asaka or FM, Misaka Biom said. Me or whom and then the speaker.
Yeah.
Me nana no police ni.
Okay.
In fact, me nana bema mienu for. Omu mienu no. Both maternal and paternal. One was a military man and one was a police officer. Me were around for police mo. Me were family members or police mo. Enti me kasa etia police a. Me susa me kasa tia omo. So what they make no.
Yeah.
And anything that goes against the police also goes against these people I'm talking about. Speaker, so police will share some of them, the bad nuts, no, or man show me ways and means, a bedroom brand, there will be a certain community, police ain't me running uniform. Obesro. And I'm a boy speaker.
Exactly the point.
Because when you put the laws into your own hands.
Because of the SEC in the.
Exactly. Exactly. Why, sir, there's mob justice in Ghana? Have you asked yourself why? Because the people have lost trust. Confidence. Yes, in the system. That is why they put the law into their own hands. That is the whole rationale behind mob justice in India. Obia or a military officer had to die as a result of this issue. The Minister for Interior, Honorable Muntaka Mubarak, sir, on the 9 to form and ensure, sir, the bad nuts in the police service, no, we would fish all of them out and sack them. Sir, obi wo na wanya opportunity messes out. Yes, okay. And that is what I am hoping to achieve. I know, sir, Mincroft also West Wagon constituency. There are a lot of credible candidates for the police service. Tinyame Bua, now you go through the same process with PIPSA. and we petition the IGP. The end result is to get these people removed from the police service so that we can be able to replace them with at least or more common sense on Baye Jumani.
Okay. May I say, Doc?